We're gonna keep it. And I'm going to introduce myself one more time because we're recording so that anyone who's not able to be here is this is my daughter who was 8 months old when I got started drinking ketones and following this process. So people asked me, I'm Christina Martinez Williams from Fort Washington, Maryland. People asked me if I was pregnant when I was 8 months postpartum with her and had a 2-year-old. And now they ask me if I do CrossFit and I don't. So I was not with, I had all the extra fat and extra weight, and now I have all the extra muscle and have dropped 34 pounds of fat and 10 pant sizes. And prior to doing this process, I was one of those yo-yo dieters who once summer came around, I went on a diet, a cabbage soup diet for a month, and I would lose 10 to 12 pounds, and then I would gain it all back the next year, and I would do it again so that I could fit into my bikini as a lifeguard and so that I could show up and look like the lifeguard that I wanted to be. But now I just get to live with this maintained fat loss and pant sizes lost and live my best and amazing life. So I'm gonna pass this over to Amber. I believe I'm checking my notes. Yes, Amber, who's gonna share first her experience with this process.
Hi, Christina. Thank
Hi
you for
guys.
having me on. So, a
Yeah,
cabbage soup diet sounds absolutely miserable. I am so sorry you did that.
I know.
I, I did so many diets and so many different fads and so many different processes prior to drinking ketones, and I always lost weight, but I always gained it back plus some. So what is super exciting for me about drinking ketones is it's a lifestyle. It's something that I can sustain forever, and it's something that I can be healthy forever. And that is a huge game changer for me. So, like I said, my name's Amber. I'm a mom of 6. I live out in Oregon, grandma of 3. I've been drinking ketones for 3.5 years. Before I started drinking ketones, I weighed about 100 pounds more than I do. And I was absolutely food obsessed. Like, it was always wanting dessert, wanting seconds, wanting to know, like, if I was going to an event, it was all about like, well, is there going to be food there? Like, what kind of food? And it just like was an obsession in my head. And for whatever reason, ketones have really helped me control that appetite and control that food obsession. And that's absolutely my favorite benefit. But I'm super excited about the Summer Slim Down Challenge because I think that a lot of people are looking for ways to slim down a little bit before the summer hits because they're going on vacation, they're traveling, they're going to the lake, they're going to the swimming pool, and they want to, be healthy. They want to have energy. They want to feel good. And I would say that before I started drinking ketones, I was addicted to Monster Ultra, which I was drinking 3 or 4 a day because I didn't have the energy I needed to just keep up with my family. And in the summer, we were always on the go. We were camping, we were doing all the things, and I was always exhausted. But like, I was secretly drinking this energy drink that would spike up my energy for a few hours, and then I would absolutely crash. So I am really excited for anyone that is about to embark on this journey and start drinking ketones because the energy is so healthy. It's like this sustainable energy that you get from being in ketosis, not from whatever product may be in the drink. It's just from being in ketosis, your body's going to function better. You're going to uptake more oxygen into your brain, and you're just going to feel better. So you're going to crush the summer. I'm excited for anyone that wants to join us for the Summer Slim Down. But yeah, that's kind of my story. Since I started drinking ketones, I am more active with my kids. I'm a more active parent. I just feel better in general. And honestly, it's been pretty easy to keep the weight off. And I know, like, before, when I would do like Weight Watchers, or I even did these weird drops that I put under my tongue. I don't even remember what it was called, but I lost a lot of weight, but it wasn't sustainable. It didn't make me feel good. And this is totally different. This is going to change your life because it's going to make you feel good. You're going to have the energy you need to just keep up with your family. So anyways, that's kind of my story. Thank you for letting me share, Christina.
Yes, thank you, Amber. Your story is always so inspirational to me because I think that it's so relatable to so many people's stories, and people, like you said, need what we have. And I thought what I wanted, and I did. I wanted weight loss. I stopped looking in the mirror at myself because I had felt so. People already asked me if I was pregnant when I wasn't, And so I already could, like, people were doing that and I was wearing clothes that was too big, but I wanted more than that, but I didn't realize it because I was so focused on that scale. And I know that a lot of people are looking like I was to drop those pounds and be able to fit into that swimsuit for the summer. And that happened, but so much more happened in the process. And I'm really excited for all of you who haven't experienced that yet to experience that as well. The things that Amber talked about in terms of the energy. And for me, that was that when my girls went to sleep, I had nothing left for Christina. All I had was a good mom Christina hat, but not Christina. And I had lost what I had when I had kids. I had lost, started to lose myself. And I got to gain that back because I had the energy back and the focus back to focus on me and on my goals rather than just falling asleep. And that was one of the big gains that I didn't expect because I was just looking for that slim and trim and got that and got so much more. So I'm going to pass it to Nick Martinez, who's my brother, who is the one who introduced this to me and who's the one I told no for 9 months because I was looking for just that weight loss and I thought I could get it some other way and I tried other ways. But I'm so glad that I finally said yes and that he is here today to share with us the details of this challenge and how you can get started. Nick.
Awesome. Thank you, Christina.
Mhm.
And Amber, thanks for sharing your story. Welcome, everybody. My name is Nick Martinez. I live out in Minnesota. I've been sharing ketones now for 8 years, and I used to be an airline pilot. I have 2 little girls, 10 and 8. And when we got started using this product, they were 0, a baby on the way, and 2. So it's been a wild ride. It's been a lot of fun. And what's been amazing over the last number of years is just the transformation that we've seen with people, both physically, mentally, emotionally. It's just powerful. So I'm really excited for this Summer Slim Down Challenge, which I'm going to go through here in a second. And the reason I'm excited is because this is the catalyst to the rest of your year. This is the catalyst to the best health of your life, right? This month, the month of May, if you choose to accept this challenge and do it with us, could very likely be the first domino of many that are going to fall that will lead this decade, the 2020s, to be like the rest of your life, to lead to the best health of your life where you never look back, right? Christina's story, she mentioned lost 34 pounds, like that was years ago, and it hasn't come back. She mentioned that cabbage soup diet. I know that well because my mom did it in the 90s like 18 times every other month, it seemed like, and I ate way too much cabbage soup as a kid. It's just saying. It was super healthy, though, let me tell you. With enough Tabasco sauce, it tastes good. But let's talk a little bit about what the Summer Slim Down Challenge is specifically, how you can participate, what we're going to be doing, and at the end of the day, like why this is going to work so well. So you heard the word ketones already a few times tonight. If you're not familiar with that, if you're not yet drinking them, you need to. Ketones are something that we utilize in the challenge. We're going to be drinking them at least once a day, kind of as the foundation, kind of as the baseline, because when you put this in your body, you're fueling your brain, you're fueling your muscles, you're fueling your heart. And when you fuel those tissues, the rest of your day starts to take care of itself. You're not as hungry, right? You have more energy, you move your body more, you feel better, you're happier. That I call like the circle of success. I call it the trifecta, where all of a sudden what you're trying to create is happening, where you're like, you're like, oh my gosh, I can do this. Oh my gosh, I have energy. Hey, I don't want junk. I want to eat healthy. Like it completely shifts your frame of reference. So that's kind of the baseline. The product set that I'm going to recommend you get is actually called our Ultimate Transformation System. I'm going to go through exactly what it is and how it works, how you can grab it yourself. And just know that it's a simple process, and there's been years of just kind of watching what's worked really well for people and then putting it all together into this system. So whoever invited you here has a website. If you're not yet a customer, not yet ordering ketones, get their website. You're going to want to get our Ultimate Transformation System. At the end here, I'm going to give you kind of a good, better, best option. And this is the best option and the one that I absolutely recommend. So you're going to get with this our Nat 20 variety box, which gives you ketones for 20 servings. We're going to take it once a day. You're also getting 2 of our Pro 10 bags. These have 10 servings of protein, so you get 20 total servings. This is a protein-infused ketone or ketone-infused protein. It has protein, it has branched-chain amino acids, it has MCT, it has ketones. Combine those 4 and you get way more than you would out of a normal protein drink. So in this process, we're going to take this in the morning. We're going to take the protein in the afternoon. We're going to have a low carb lunch, a low carb dinner. We're going to strive to move our body 4 times a week. And then there's going to be a 5-day period where we as a community, May 12th, are going to be doing an intermittent fasting system. It's 5 days of intermittent fasting. You're kind of already doing that with this protocol, but this is just taking it to the next level. This is dialing it in. There's a few more supplements in here. You're taking ketones twice a day. You're using protein twice a day. You're doing kind of a protein snack for lunch and then a full dinner, right? So it's not necessarily a 5-day fast. You're eating every single day, I promise, twice a day. You're getting lots of calories in. But with what's in here, the supplementation, it just heightens the results. It amplifies your experience and really helps to take your energy to the next level, to take your satiety to the next level, and just is such a great part of the process. And then after that, it's back to drinking ketones on a daily basis, utilizing the protein. And through this, when you grab our Ultimate Transformation System, you're actually getting our digital action guide, which includes multiple resources. One is just kind of our base. How do you get started? Like, how do you track what you're doing? What are your goals? It also talks about specifically what to take and when, how to utilize the iFast system. And then in addition to that, we have a food guide, which is really cool. Now, I printed these out just because I wanted to have something that I could hold in my hand. They're coming digitally to you when you get this. But there's literally pages and pages of movements. If you need a movement guide, there's food, there's meal plans. And this isn't a specific diet. I like to call this the real food diet. It's very basic and very much protein, veggies, good healthy fats, consuming things that we know support brain health, muscle health, right? And your overall vitality, and avoiding things that support your body fat, right? So if for the month of May, we eat more to fuel muscle and we eat to starve fat, guess what will happen? You'll have more muscle, you'll have less fat, you'll feel better, your brain will be healthier, you'll have more energy, and you'll show up as a better version of yourself. And this is the catalyst month. This is the month that's going to be the beginning of the rest of your life. So that being said, that is the best option, right? That is the best option. The second option is to get started with just a box of our Nat 20 and our iFast. It's called the Good Bundle, right? But this is kind of option number 2. And this is a great option, right? You're not going to get the protein. You're not getting the guide. But if that's what you need to do, you can do that. And then kind of the minimal, at the very least, you got to have ketones. So if you're like, Nick, I just need the bare bones, the bare minimum. Like I just want to get started. That's all I can do. Well, grab yourself a box of our Nat 20. Make sure you set it up on subscribe and save so you get the best price, and just get started with us. So those are the products and kind of how we're utilizing them. We have a private Facebook group that's launching on May 1st. So once you get your products ordered, if you're already a VIP customer and you're already ordering ketones, you can work with your promoter to get access to that. And once that group launches, you'll have access to it. There's going to be daily coaching. There's going to be weekly challenges. There's going to be like stuff around eating. There's going to be stuff around movement. There's going to be stuff around mindset, accountability, prizes, and fun. It's something that you're going to want to be part of. And it's something that's just going to hold you accountable to really help you achieve your goals, achieve the results that you're looking for. And I'm excited to be doing this alongside everybody, and I'm excited for just the transformation that's beginning. And it's not, like Christina said, it's not necessarily the slim down aspect of it. That's just a fun phrase. To me, what this is beginning the best health transformation that you've ever had and continuing it into the foreseeable future. So thanks for having me on. Excited to see more of you inside of our group, and I'll kick it back to you, Christina.
Awesome. It's so amazing because this system, like Nick said, is the beginning. And we say that because ketones and this whole process is giving you a taste of almost all of our products, especially in the iFast kit. And so you're getting to taste lots of different flavors, lots of products, but then you're also getting to taste what it's like to create healthy habits, and not only taste it, but get so enjoying it that you're going to continue it. And ketones make that possible. A lot of people I hear say, oh, I don't have this together, my food or my movement or this, so I'm going to wait to drink ketones till that happens. Ketones are in this process. This combination is going to make it so that you actually can eat well, so that you can move your body, so that you can make those food choices that you want to and have fun in the process, but be creating something that is sustainable. And this will become what you get to do on a regular basis, and you'll get to benefit from that long term, and not just for this month, and not just for this month that then turns into something that takes you back to where you were before. So I'm gonna pass it to one more person, my friend Lori, and she's gonna share with you her experience.
Just let me come off mute. Hello, everybody. How are you? Lori Hart here. Oh my gosh, I am so fired up. First of all, I have a lot to say, so I'm going to say it really fast. I'm from Boston. I can talk real quick. Couple things I'm super excited about. Accountability. One thing that we didn't talk a lot about was the accountability piece. So let me just tell you something. I've been with Prove It now 3.5 years. I'm a mom of 2. I have a little grandson named Leo. He's 1. I did the keto diet. I did it really strict. I lost some weight, gained it all back during COVID, plus probably 30 more pounds. I don't know. I've been doing like Christina, cabbage soup diets, you name it. I try it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So right before we decided to do this summer slim down, I decided that I was ready. My mindset was ready and I needed a shift. So I've been doing this already for the last 23 days, guys. I'm down 9.6 pounds. I feel incredible. I just needed the accountability piece. I needed to be told again what to do, and I needed to wrap my mindset around it. So I'm really fired up for you guys if you're on this call tonight, because that's what you're going to get with this summer slim down. It's like a done for you system. Nick just showed you. You get your meal plan. We're going to talk about movement. We're going to talk about mindset. We're going to talk about all the things that you need for success, so that you're not always looking for that cabbage soup diet, or you're not always looking for that other way to lose 5 or 10 pounds. This is a lifestyle. It works. It's amazing. But not only are you going to lose the fat that you need, you're going to also gain that energy, that focus. Your mindset is going to shift. You're going to be sleeping better. All the things that we want to improve as aging adults, right? As we get older, we're losing lean muscle mass. We need to replace that. And this system is going to do all that for you plus. So I'm really fired up. Thank you so much, Christina, for having me speak. And let's do it. Let's do it together. I love having friends run alongside of me. I love supporting people. And I love that we're going to do this together, and that I can keep going and going and going without an end in sight. So thank you.
Yes. Wonderful. I love that aspect, and thank you for bringing that back, Lori, around the accountability and the support, because I know a lot of us are in spaces in our homes where maybe not everyone in our household is doing the same thing that we want to be doing, or is not living the way that we want to move our lives to and put priority on our health. And sometimes that's really hard when right in front of you is not what you want to do. And so we're creating with this group and with this environment where you can come and log in and get on into the group and have that accountability right in front of you, right in front of your face. And it can be even in your living room, just so virtual that it's right with you in your kitchen. And you can feel like, okay, other people are doing this too, so I can do it. I'm looking actually at one person on the screen who walks with me daily, and she does that now on her own because she came and joined others to do it. And that is how we get to participate. We get to help lead ourselves and lead other people at the same time, and inspire, as a collective group, inspire each other to our best versions of ourselves, which is actually what Prove It is about. So it is really exciting. We are excited for you to join us, and get back to the person that invited you to this call and let them know, how do you want to get started? Do you want to get started with the best option, or does one of the other options fit you better? And what are you looking to do in this next month? Why are you saying yes to this challenge? And how do you want to link arms? So we're excited for you. We're excited for what you're going to experience. And we will talk to you soon in that group. Bye. Have a good night.